Hello, I'm Lebogang Maputu and welcome to Joburg Today. With the revised Level 2 water restrictions now in place, the Mayor of Joburg adds his voice to this issue, and we also take a look at the dams that currently supply Johannesburg with water.
I'm sure as residents of Johannesburg, we're all aware of water being a very scarce commodity in our city. We do have restrictions at this point in time for all of us to reduce our consumption by at least 15%. We appeal to all of you, all of us, let us respond to this and respond to this positively. We have to pray and hope that we get the rains one of these days. But while this situation still prevails, I would request all of us, please let us ensure that we save our water.
We're right to be worried because we've got two reasons now. We're in a very dry spell, but also we're coming to the point where we've expected to have another source of water and it hasn't come yet. And it won't come for another 6-8 years. The Vaal Dam is very low, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Johannesburg or the region's running out of water, because the Vaal Dam it's a big dam, part of the storage of the system, but there are a couple of other very large dams in the system. There's 2 dams in Lesotho. There's the Sterkfontein Dam, which is really the big strategic reserve. It's actually bigger than the Vaal Dam. Those still have water in them. What we can see, though, at the beginning of summer is that it's been a very dry few years. And we really need to be worried, because if we have another dry year, we will be running short of water in this region. You know, there's a whole range of things that people can do to save water. Starting in the garden. If you've got green grass, you're probably using water you shouldn't use unless you have your own source like a borehole. You can also be much more careful about what you do. Lucky Joburgers, quite a few, have swimming pools. Actually, we shouldn't be filling those up. We should be letting them evaporate down, and we'll have to live with swimming pools which aren't completely full. People wash cars with hose pipes. Shouldn't do that. I've seen people actually washing streets with hose pipes. Shouldn't do that. So there are a lot of things that people can do. And one of the things the municipalities should be doing is first making sure that everybody who uses water, that their water is being measured. And then secondly, if they use too much, and you can see it on the bill, they should charge very high rates for it, penalty rates.
The part I'm playing myself as a resident of the city of Johannesburg to save water is to ensure that I avoid taking baths, it's avoid having long showers, avoid watering our gardens during the day, and at the same time ensure that we don't fill up our pools. That, for me, I believe it's a small contribution I can make. As much as it might look small, but in a bigger picture, all of us, if we can do that, then we'll be able to preserve and save the 15% that we are expected to save until such time that we can begin to have the rains coming down so that it can save us.
Make sure to catch up with us on our social media platforms. On Twitter, it's @Joburg Today, and Facebook, it's joburgtoday.tv. Reusing household water and harvesting water is highly recommended to help your garden through droughts. Joburg Today got some tips from a gardening guru.
Harvesting and reusing water are not foreign concepts. Using this water in the right manner could help your garden ride out the droughts in the long and the short run.
First of all, you can water harvest. There's various methods of that. There's passive water harvesting, just the way you landscape your garden. There's also water harvesting by using your grey water. And what's important about the grey water is not to use anything that comes from the toilet as such, which is called black water. Some of the points to bear in mind when using grey water from the household is to use biodegradable detergents with your dishes and with your dish washer and that kind of thing. And then also that when you're putting it into your garden, not to use it in the same place all the time. Move it around, and I wouldn't suggest that you actually use it on vegetables if you can help it. Another important factor with the household water is to try and reduce any fat and grease and that sort of stuff that comes out from the kitchen.
When watering your garden or when it rains, chances are a lot of the water just runs off, ending up in the stormwater system. Passive rain and stormwater harvesting addresses this and can help watering one's garden in a more sustainable manner. It has all to do with the landscaping below the plants, which in essence mimics nature.
So passive stormwater harvesting is about designing the landscape in order for the runoff to slow down, giving the water a chance to percolate into the ground, opening up the soil profile and bringing life to the soil. The deeper that water goes in, you actually will raise the water profile in your garden over time. Of course, it does take time to establish. It may take up to 3 seasons to really start having a proper impact on your property, but the immediate impact is that you are slowing your runoff, stopping soil erosion on your property, which is going to further worsen the drought conditions in your garden.
According to Ash, creating and implementing a passive garden water harvesting system is not expensive, but could require a lot of time and effort. Luckily, putting the basics in place is quick and easy, with benefits starting the next time you water your garden.
Look at areas on your property that have high runoff rates, and then look at some way of slowing that water down. Whether it's building a little retainer wall out of rocks, using compost and mulch so that when that water flow comes, it pools up. The idea is to create lots of little pools, slow the flow of water down and allow it to go into the ground. Another example, if you've got a slope, you don't want the water to run off your bed. That's a waste of water. Put an edge on all of your beds, and that will slow the water and make sure it goes into the ground. But eliminate water flow as much as possible, and that's really the key.
In the meantime, while waiting for the big rains, one can kickstart the harvesting process by using grey water and watering gardens as water restrictions allow. Marisa de Klerk, Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Jen Sue and you're watching Joburg Today.
That's it for today's show. For more, check out our playlist. From myself, Lebachang Makutu, and the Joburg Today team, adios.